Hi guys, good morning. Hope you all are healthy, safe, and sound in your homes. Again, I want to start this video with a appeal. Please do not go out if it is not necessary, it is not needed. Otherwise, you're gonna bring a lot of problems to your loved ones. Wash your hands. Stay healthy. And today we're gonna start with chai. I already, cleaned some ginger, and I took some water already. So let's start. I prefer my ginger to be grated rather than mash it. So that way, you can get the maximum flavor. And you see that I didn't started the gas yet. So that's the point. So if you want to extract the maximum flavors, then you have to be very careful how you're using them. So now I'm gonna uh, start the gas. So let this water to have a nice boil, and like we call masala chai. So masala chai, combination of spices what you use in masala chai, the blend is kind of having so many varieties depending on in which part of India are you. So and it is seasonal also. Like if you are in winter season, you can you can avoid such spices which is kind of um, you know not having that properties which is helping you in that cold winter. So like ginger is very good when you are in winter because you're having a lot of itchy throats and having other issues. So you can add ginger to your tea, and you can add some cinnamon and some cloves to your tea. I personally prefer to have a ginger tea, not having so many variations in it. And you can add cardamom also in your chai. So the best way is to do not add your tea leaves yet to your chai. Just let it get a nice boil. When it is boiling nicely, so that all the flavor of ginger kind of get mixed to the water, and then then you adding the chai tea. So and at the meanwhile, while this is kind of getting boiled, so let me give you a little more input on how this come into our life and day-to-day life. As you guys know that chai having caffeine. So Britishers, as they were like kind of uh, biggest transporter of this, and they started it actually in India. So they wanted Indians to kind of get used to of it, so that they expose it to Indians and earn more money from them. So they give it free initially, and but Indians didn't like it in first place. So then they realize that what is wrong, why Indians are not liking it. Because in the traditional way of eating drinking any chai is tea leaves and hot water steeped together, brewed for a while, and then drink it. But Indians love to have sugar in their chai, love to have milk in their drinks. So look, now has started simmering. So let it get a boil, and then we're gonna add our tea leaves to it. But at the same time, as I said, Indians love more robust flavor. So then this whole idea of making chai come into existence. So now my chai is almost like boiling. And let's add a chai, and now give it a nice boil again. So I call it 3 boil tea. So One boil is when you added ginger and boiled it. Next boil is when you added tea leaves and boiled it. And now third boil we're gonna do adding the milk. Again in milk. You know those like me also comes in that category who cannot able to digest dairy milk in the mornings. So you can add soy milk to it, you can add oat milk to it, you can add almond milk to it if you are not able to handle dairy milk, which gives it a different flavor. And when it comes to sugar, I'm gonna talk about that also. So I'm using here soy milk. So now you can see it's boiling, so I'm adding so you can see the color, you can judge by the color. So how much bitterness you want in your tea, depending on that. So you can add that much. So in sugar, the white sugar which we use day to day, it's acidic, and our body produce acid already. So that's why in Ayurveda we don't prefer it good. So I prefer to use this. This is unrefined sugar. In Western world they call it muscovado, but we Indian call it shakkar, which is alkaline and give a warmness also to the body, and it's having so many purifying qualities also. Disclaimer here, I'm not advocating all these benefits. Maybe they are good on my body and not giving the same result on your body. So I don't want to advocate any such benefits that you definitely gonna get, but yes, you're gonna get benefited out of them. So here it is, and then let's wait for the boil. So if you're using dairy milk, then I will suggest do not add this while you are boiling it, because it may curdle your chai. But if you're using any other milk, as they are not the milk, they are kind of what do you call it, a pureed form, soya milk or almond milk or any other non-dairy milks. So you can add it, but I generally prefer it to add to my cup, depending on how much you like. So you can add that much. So as it's about to boil, and then give it a nice steady boil. When it kind of boil, slow down the temperature while, and give it a steady boil, and then strain it. And that's the chai, guys. Hope you like this video, and stay healthy.